So congratulations for joining in, and thank you for joining in. And as you've seen, people are excited. Of course, some of you are saying April was challenging, but let me tell you what I always say when we start the meeting, and when we start a month like this, on a meeting like this, I tell it doesn't matter how your month was. In fact, if it was a good month, then they say the enemy of success is success. People celebrate too much, and so you're not supposed to keep celebrating. I mean, we are already on the first week. In fact, today can you imagine, guys, we are smashing the first week of the month. The reason why we are late to do this meeting is because of the updates, CCs and all that in South Africa. So yeah, we have already smashed the first week of the month. And so for me, that's scary. In all honesty, it is very scary, because it means right now we are remaining with only 3 weeks, and still it feels, especially because we're doing this meeting now, so it still feels like, it's just the beginning of the month, but it's not just the beginning of the month, guys. The first week of the month is gone. So if your goal was to do 4cc this month, by now you're supposed to have already 0.5 1cc at least. You understand? If your goal is to move up, you need to ask yourself how many cc's that you're supposed to do by end of the month, and you're already supposed to be on the move right now. Okay, so this month of May in our Forever business is the beginning of a new incentive, which you call it Ego Manager. And that is to say, everybody actually can be able to qualify. Even if you have started the business now, you can become a manager in the next 4 months and still have got 8 months. You can become a manager within the next 5 months and still have got 7 months to close your ego. We had our ego manager, Mariana, last year, that she started, we started time like this when she was a supervisor doing 5cc, and still she closed manager, and then she closed ego manager in February. 7 months, so 7 months is actually enough to get you to become an ego manager. And so May is the beginning, and it's the month to be able to plant, okay, your seeds. Plant the seeds. It means this is the month that you're supposed to go massive on recruiting. There's something I'm cooking for the team, and I hope we're gonna be able to start doing it together from the 20th towards end of the month. But I know if you're gonna participate into it, when I announce, I know that it's gonna blow your business. So please stay excited. Regardless, I know some of you have said that April was challenging and on that and all that. I'm personally, and the leaders that we have in the business, we are really trying a lot to make sure that we are simplifying the business, especially now we are creating systems. I know I've been saying this, but I can tell you that we are almost ready, and please hang in there. Hang in there. And so, yeah, congratulations for the month of May. And we are already for the month of April, and we are already in May. But let me tell you, the month of April was amazing because we actually grew by 17% comparing to what we did in the month of March. Guys, can I see the fires in there? Can I see the fires as you're celebrating the growth? Guys, when we say we grew by 17% as a team, it might look not much, but I will tell you, in a business and in an organization, growing by 17% is no joke. I don't see any fires coming in, guys. Let me see the fires coming in. You know what growth means? What growth means in the business, in our business communities, that people are making money. It means people grew, people are making an impact. So let me see a lot more fires coming in, guys, because you guys made money. We made money. We made an impact. We leveled up. And I can tell you, this month of May is always March. This is March comparing to April. But I know in my years in business, I know March is always an amazing month. May is always the month where we are growing massively. And so I hope that if you're here and you contributed for this growth, you're going to grow even more. So congratulations if you did, 0.5, 0.3, whatever you did, even if you commented in the group that made someone feel good, I know that is also a contribution. So thank you so much. And let's keep growing. Let's keep going for our goals. You're not doing this for anybody. We are there to just support each other. That is why we call each other as a business community, because we just support each other on our goals. So the question is, what is your goal? You understand? What is your goal? And let me tell you, whatever that you are going through right now. So let's say you did not grow. I understand. Maybe your business actually went down in April. I understand. We all go down at one point in our business. And let me just encourage you by saying that the past shouldn't spoil your gorgeous future. Guys, we have got an amazing, beautiful, beautiful, promise, forever promise as we call it. And I see now I need to upgrade our Zoom, because now we have always been, exceeding 100 for the past, I think, 5 meetings. I just need to now make sure that we upgrade it to 500. And then when you upgrade it to 500, guys, we need to keep on, pressing forward and make sure that we are filling these Zoom meetings. So yeah, if you did not have an amazing month, guys, don't worry. As I said, we are doing a lot right now to make sure that we're creating system. But on top of that, I mean, of course, sometimes we just say, don't worry. But of course, you have to sit down and ask yourself, why didn't you grow? Because sometimes it's your fault, as in fault in the sense that maybe you did not show up as much. Maybe you're occupied. So it's not always about the business itself, but maybe sometimes life just happens, And so it's your fault. I don't mean in a negative way. I mean that, maybe you're a bit occupied last month. And so this month, what can you empty on your plate for you to make sure that you're actually doing more? You understand? So things happen in life and all that. But what about this month? Because even this month, things will still happen. But you just need to say, you know what? I am probably doing 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna do more. I'm gonna focus on this. I'm gonna delegate more in my work so that I can be able to build my business and all that. So you just need to be able to sit down and assess your business. I've done that already, and my goal this month is just too much. It is just too much. But of course, that goal involves you as well. So, and when a leader is having a mission, then obvious that mission is to help everybody and to make sure that everybody grows in the business. And so please stay on course. Stay on course, because there's just too much going on. For me, when I started this year and I had an opportunity to speak in India, if you remember, I mean, you can't forget that. I mean, it was just a beautiful moment, guys, where your leader was there, representing. We were actually Sapphire for the new people. We had an opportunity to be recognized in India, and as Sapphire managers, and 9 of the team members were in India, and 9 of us amongst 25,000 people, and we were recognized as Sapphire managers. And I remember there's an email that came, and it says, we want Veronica to be the last of the 17, because the Sapphire managers were only 17 guys. Incredible. And the email came from Forever headquarters that we need you to be last so that you can be able to inspire, and we know that you're going to make an impact to the people that are there. It was just incredible. And this was my message in India. I said, do what you say you're going to do. Guys, this has been my motto for 2024. Last year when we started in 2023, I said, this year is personal. And, last year was an amazing year. Was an amazing year for the team. But this year I said, I want to completely put my feet on the ground. Like, seriously, identify, have a mission, have a vision, which we have. But, I have. But I will tell you, I personally say that this year, I want to do incredible. And as I said, as a leader, it means incredible as a team. Okay, so what I'm going to ask you to do is what I'm telling myself every day. So I don't know how your April was. I don't know how your May will be. But what I know is that if you're going to set your goal, if you're going to set your goal, if you're going to do what you're saying you're going to do, we will be able to achieve what we want to achieve. Guys, it is that simple. If you're going to tell yourself that you're going to do those calls, 5 calls in a day as a part-timer, then do them. If you're a full-timer, then do 10. If that is what you're saying, if you're gonna say that I'm a full-timer, but I still have got a lot of other things going on, but I'm gonna make 5 calls a day, do them. I'm gonna prospect, I'm gonna send messages, I'm gonna create my page, I'm gonna go live. I don't know what you're gonna tell yourself, because you are in business. You just need to make sure that you are sharing this information to as many people as possible. And I can tell you, whatever you decide you're gonna do, please do it. Don't procrastinate. There's no time to procrastinate. I mean, if you're at age, let's say 25, 5 years from now is not far. If you're 30, 5 years from now, you're 35. If you're 35, guys, 5 years from now, you're 40. You don't want to keep on the bad habits that you have every day. It is time to step up. It is time to say, you know what, enough is enough. Enough is enough of giving myself an excuse of not showing up fully. Guys, am I communicating with you? Are you getting value in this? Are you making commitment into saying that I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do what I'm saying I'm gonna do? That is my motto for this year. And let me borrow you this motto. Do that. Do exactly that. And I'm sure if you will be taking your time every day and assess yourself on how you have lived your day, then you will be able to achieve your goals. Like, this is my 4th meeting for the day. I've been from meeting to meeting, back to back meetings. And it is so rewarding when you know that you're sleeping at night, you have done your absolutely best. And so this month of May, I'm going to ask you to do that. Make sure that when you're going to sleep every day, you have done your absolute best. Because without that, we will keep on clapping hands for other people. So please I'm borrowing you this motto. Let's run with this motto, you know? And one of the most important things that is going to help you stick on that motto is getting to know why you're doing what you're doing. And I'm going to ask you to write it everywhere. So I hope that by this time, today being the 7th day of the month, we are smashing the first week of the month. I hope that you have already written, or you know what you're working on for this month, guys. And today I was speaking, or maybe yesterday I was speaking to leader Yvonne Semenya. I don't know if she's here. She asked me, leader, can you please train on volume map? And then I said, I'm going to include it on my session, but I think I'm going to fail to do that. But I think I'll record a video tomorrow and I'll send it as a video in the groups. Volume map is where you are able to sit down and assess and ask yourself of your business goals and where your business is going to come from for the month. Okay, so you need to do your volume map every single month. Volume map, I mean, it's a map of what you want. Volume is where your CCs are coming from. So if you have a team of 2 people, then what are they going to do? What do you think they can do? And then after that, you need to go and ask them what they want to do. And then you compare what you think they can do and what they want to do. And then if you need to advise them, then there is where now you need to advise them. Like, you know what, you said you can do, you can do 2, but I see you can do 4. Remember there's that person that you said they wants to join. If you just add up another 2cc on retailing, you're already at 4cc. You understand? So there is where now you need to become a leader and share with them. So I'm going to record a video, but in a nutshell, that is a volume map where you're sitting down, getting to determine where your CCs are coming from. Your CCs on recruitment. How many people do you want to recruit? Your CCs on retailing, where your CCs are coming from. So if it's 4cc, where are they coming from? Don't just say 4cc. What products are you going to sell? Are you focusing this month on Agiplas, on C9, on aloe vera gel? Right now we are on Tripack, and cleansing and all that. I'm going to send the top 10 selling products in Southern Africa. And you can be able to see which ones you can be able to focus on. The top 10, that means the product that they are selling fast than any other. So you can be able to get an idea of what you should do when it comes to your own sales and promotion and campaigns for you and your team. So when it comes to your why, don't just have the business why. You understand? Like your forever why. Like, oh, this month I'm showing up because I want to become a supervisor. You understand? This month I'm showing up because, I want to do 4cc. When you say 4cc, when you say 10cc, you need to also be able to define that and translate that in your personal goals. Because personal goals is what is moving you to do what you need to do. You understand? Business goals is CC. What CC? You have to be able to translate the CCs into money, guys. And then from money to what money can do. So when you say I want to do 4cc, for the new members, 4cc is simply profit of 6,000. Okay? When you are doing the retailing, 6,000 rands, 6,000 Namibian dollars. For Tanzania, 4cc is about 800,000 Tanzanian shillings. Okay? Or 1 million, let me say. So you don't just say that. You say now, because this is what I want. What do I want to do? What do I want to do with this money? If I'm going to make 6,000, why do I want to make this 6,000? I want to make this 6,000 because I want to be able to pay school fees, me, and not depend on someone else. for my kids. Maybe 6,000 is gonna go for bond. This 6,000 is gonna go, what I'm gonna save, I'm gonna pay off debt. You have to be able to define that. So what is your why? Now, once you define that, I'm gonna ask you guys, please write it somewhere that I'm gonna write my why. Write your goal somewhere. You know, I keep saying this because it was just magical when I did it. I remember I had a recruiting goal. Was it a recruiting? I think it was a recruiting goal. And then I wrote the number of people that I wanted to recruit that month. And I wrote it everywhere. I wrote it on my dresser. I wrote it on my, my dressing table. I wrote it on the mirror that is on the hallway in my dining. I wrote it on the rear mirror, in the car. I wrote it on the TV. I wrote it in my bathroom. I wrote it everywhere. Guys, there's magic when you see your goal every single day. And I'm going to advise you to do that. If that is a personal goal, write it somewhere. If it's a business goal, write it somewhere. Write it everywhere. On your phone, on your screen, write it everywhere. Guys, there's magic into doing that. Can I know who is going to do this? Who has been able to already define their goals and they're going to do it? Now, I would have loved for this lady to be able to speak to you, but she won't be able to because she's working. But this is Susan that we just celebrated in the group, I think about 3 or 4 days ago, where she was able to buy herself a car. This was the why. This was the reason why she was showing up in the business, saving and, saving, but not just saving. She was saving 3,000, 5,000. The sales, when she does 2,000, she put it up because she knew that I wanted to buy my first car. And she was able to achieve her first car. So please celebrate Susan because this is her first car. She's working with an American company for 4 years right now, but she could not save until she was able to buy herself a car. And she bought this car at 154,000 rands, guys, and she bought it cash. Imagine someone that had been employed, but the employment wasn't enough until she decided to start forever. And you see these bottles, guys, she sells, she does a business, she's a supervisor now. That's the sweet part. Susan is not a manager. Susan is not an ego manager. Susan is a supervisor building her manager business. But as a supervisor, she was able to buy 154,000 rands car. And she's unstoppable, part of our team. Incredible. And on top of that, before buying this car, she was able to buy a 22,000 iPhone rands, cash. So if you add that up, it's almost 200,000 as a supervisor, guys, from her savings, from her sales, and the bonus that she has been working with forever. So what is your goal? What is it? Make it a personal goal, guys. That is how you do it. And that is what will be motivating you to wake up every single day and come to work and go and do your forever business. You understand? So if Susan can do it, you can do it. And it doesn't even have to be a car because when you start thinking of 100,000, 150,000, 200,000, be feeling too much. But that same 5,000 for this month, 10,000 for this month, what do you want to do with it? It is very important that you do it. But if Unstoppable is achieving goals, you are also unstoppable and you can definitely be able to do it. It is just absolutely amazing. Okay, so first is your why, write it everywhere. Second is you need to be ready to change, guys. So what are the personal changes that you want to impose in you? Because even if you write goals, if you're not going to change, if you're not going to change your habits, if you're going to change your timetable, if you're not going to, adjust into making sure that you're putting in the effort that is required and you're showing up for your business, you're not going to achieve what you want to achieve. And so I'm going to ask you to also review your day. Where do you spend your time most? Are you spending your time most on the business? Or if you're working, let's say you have a full-time job, fine, I know and I understand. But then the time that you're saying, now I am going to be able to put in the work in my business, are you doing what you need to do? Maybe your time or your job is too demanding. And so you most of the time don't have time to show up for your business enough. Can you adjust your day and see where you can get an extra half an hour, an extra 1 hour in a day? Is it in the morning? Is it during lunch hour? Is it in the evening? What does it need to change in your life for you to be able to give forever some time to put in the efforts? Because most of the time people are saying like, oh, the business is challenging and all that. But if you look at it, it's not even the business sometimes. Sometimes it is us. We have failed to, accommodate it. And if you're not accommodated as a business and you're not treating it as a business, then obviously, the other day on Saturday we had a masterclass, and one of the managers called Fikile shared with us that she decided to quit her job to do the business full time, and she said the same time that I used to wake up going to work is the same time I'm sitting down on my desk and I'm having my lunch. So meaning she is sitting down the way she was going to work, and she's not talking to her family the way, like, the way she probably expected because she's at home. No, she locks herself, does the work, and then during lunch, she will get out. What about us? What is that commitment? So the change, the commitment. What are your non-negotiables? For me, I call them non-negotiables. That is the commitment. What are your non-negotiables? Non-negotiables when it comes to stock. There are some people that start with the combo and then they don't have the products anymore. They sell the product, they eat the profit and the investment. And then now they're even struggling to be able to supply to the products to their first customers that, they bought from them, that they need other products. And so they can't do a repetitive order, the second order. And by the way, here's the secret. If you have got team members, make sure that they do the second order as soon as possible, because there is where, and that has proven that you can be able to maintain, to retain your team if you have got people that are actually doing second orders and third orders. Okay, so maybe write a list of names of people that have joined your business and get to see how you can be of help on making sure that they sell the products quickly, and they're also using the products to enjoy the product, that they can get the second order. So commitments, non-negotiables when it comes to your stock. How much stock do you need to have that is non-negotiable? 1 cc, 2 cc. You need to have that list. You need to have that. My non-negotiable on the stock. I cannot, live my life as a business person without a stock of 5,000, 6,000, 10,000. You understand? Because you know that the more you have, the more you're committed into pushing it. But some people, they will wait until they get a call from a customer like, hey, do you have aloe vera gel? They'll start asking in the groups, do you have aloe vera gel? Who has aloe? It doesn't work like that. If you don't have stock, you can't build a business. Commitment when it comes to, like, non-negotiable when it comes to the number of people that you need to speak to in a day. On your activity, we call them income generating activities. What is your non-negotiable? For me, I'll say go back to your productivity manual, guys. Those that are not using productivity manual, I don't know why you're not using them, but there is where you have a list of everything that you actually need. In there, you have got a list of a space where you need to write a list of people that you're talking to, the numbers that you're supposed to collect, the videos, or like the sharing part, whether you are inviting them for Zoom, or you are, the showing part, or you are sharing them a video, or you're meeting them in person, or coffee meetings, or whatever, the team that you're supposed to call on that day and initiate activities with them and all that, the customer that you're supposed to communicate. What are your non-negotiable? What is that number of the call that you're supposed to make every day? But on top of that, what are your non-negotiables when it comes to CCs? For me, CCs, my non-negotiables is 60, for example, from my personal open business people that are not managers yet in my team. 60, we have to do 60 minimum. What are your non-negotiables? As a manager, what is your non-negotiable CCs, non-manager? As someone that is not a manager, when are you become a supervisor? And is that a non-negotiable? Because guys, if you don't set these goals, if you don't tell yourself like enough is enough, this is my limit, I can't go lower than this, I'm becoming a manager in the next 2 months, it cannot go higher. Sorry, I cannot go beyond the 2 months. That's your non-negotiable. I know Humphrey, if Humphrey is here, he told me like I have to become a manager in the next 2 months. So now we are in May. So May and June, Humphrey is becoming a manager. What is your non-negotiables? 4 cc, is it non-negotiable for you? Or maybe now it's 5 cc. So what is your non-negotiable? Guys, you have to define this. Non-negotiables on your income generating activities. What are the ones that you're supposed to do every day? Non-negotiables when it comes to stock. Non-negotiables when it comes to non-negotiable. Non-negotiables when it comes to your goals and CCs that you're supposed to do and all that, you know, that's the commitment. And then now the next thing is consistency. Guys, most people fail in this business to get the result that they want because of consistency. That's it. That's it. You know, I'm sorry, guys, I cannot do right now the expansion to more than 100. But I promise you, next meeting we're gonna have more than 100. But I am recording, so I'll share this meeting as soon as I'm done. Okay. So the consistency is key, very key. You know, so you have to, like, I know some activities we will do, they're not giving you results from the, you know, on the first day, but you just need to keep doing it. You understand? Product launches, don't do one and then stop doing it. Don't promote one post and then say this post does not, you know, did not give me results, and so promotion, or, you know, sponsored ads on social media does not work. Maybe it is just that ad that did not give you results. Why don't you try another ad? Why don't you try another video? Why don't you try another post? You understand? So consistency, because consistency also will help you learn more what is working and what doesn't work. You understand? So if you want to conquer this month, you know, of course, it's income generating activities, definitely. Now we're in the first month, sorry, we're in the first week that we have already smashed it. You know, how can you make sure that you are actually making sure that you are building the business and you're actually achieving what you want to achieve? You need to be able to, yes, set your goal, as I said, but on top of that, you need to know the activity that you're supposed to do, and then now break that goal into weekly activities and to daily activities. So for me, as I said before, very important that you also have your productivity manual and you're actually filling it. Guys, this is the system, okay, that I advise that you take it and you go for it. So if you're not understanding, or you are new in the business, just ask your manager how you can be able to get the productivity manual, guys. But for me, I will tell you, if you go and fill in the productivity manual daily, even if, because daily on the productivity manual, it says that you need to do maybe 10 calls. Even if you can't do 10 calls, you can definitely be able to do 5 calls. You understand? You can be able to do 5 calls, you know? So what are your daily activities and weekly activities? Everything is on that productivity manual. So I'm not going to go through this. I'm going to ask you to make sure that you are getting your productivity manual as soon as possible. But if you have it and you're not filling it, please start to fill it. Because those daily activities are on retailing. Every day you're supposed to contact your customers every day. You understand? Either, and you know, you're gonna get new customers, or maybe, you know, maybe people from social media. You're supposed to be posting on social media, probably go live on products, you know, check on people and ask for referrals. People that you have already been selling the product and they're happy with the products, you can be able to ask them, you know, if, because you're happy with the products, do you have 2 friends that you know? Me, I don't go beyond 2, because, you know, when it comes to people and people that are not part of the business, they don't understand it. If you ask more numbers, they don't give it to you. They feel like it's too much of a hassle. But if you ask them, like, do you have 2 people that you love and you care for them and you want them to understand the product that you're already enjoying, you know, simple as that. You'll get the numbers from people that are already enjoying the products, you know. Maybe you're supposed to do product launches. Maybe you're supposed to be working with the clear bag. Maybe, you know, like, what is that is within you that you feel you can do? Some people cannot work with the clear bag, but they can work with the aloe vera gel, you know, and be taking their water or whatever on the aloe vera gel, for example, and people be asking them how they do it. Or maybe you're at work and then you can just put your bottle of aloe vera gel on your desk, and you know people are always passing there. They'll ask you, what is this bottle that I always see you with? You know, it's not a clear bag, but sorry, clear bag, I mean. It's not a clear bag, but at least you're exposing people to, you know, to get to ask. You understand? So whatever that works for you, guys. Product launches during the week. Okay. Yeah. So whatever works for you on retailing, let's do that. Some people love events. Go organize a picnic, you know, call people, few 5 people and all that. Call coffee meetings and just talk about the products. You know, organize fashion meetings and all that. Fashion events where people are coming and then you're doing fashions for them. Okay. And then on recruiting as well, you know, maybe you need to inbox people on social media. Maybe you need to start checking if people are joining, people are following you, are sending you friend requests on Facebook, or people are following you on your page. Maybe start texting them like, hey, hi, how are you? Thank you for following me. I believe I'm going to bring value. And then you can suggest what you're doing, you know. And I do work with women, or I do work with youth, you know. At any time, T, let me know when there's anything that is of interest. I'm here on the inbox, you know. You can just choose to say that I'm going to be texting every inbox that every follow that I'm going to get. You understand? To just increase your, we call it, you know, there's what we call attraction marketing and action marketing. You know, most of the time in social media, for example, if you're using social media, people are just waiting. They're posting and then they're waiting for people to be texting them back. People never text you guys. You know, it will take time until someone comes to your inbox. But you need to, on top of the attraction marketing, one that you need to do is you need to do action marketing, which is that text your inbox people, reply to people's comments, you know, follow back, go to pages that they have got many people, and then be commenting there, and then be checking who are they following, send them the follow, and then they'll be checking who is this that is following me. You understand? Go to the inbox, like their pages, like their posts, make sure that people are seeing you. You understand? Especially if you don't have many followers. But on top of that, adverts. Okay? Send adverts. Pay Instagram or Facebook to make sure they're airing out your post to other people that they're not following you yet. Okay? When it comes to your team, you know, how much are you contacting your team? What activities? I always ask, how does your weekend look like? For you, but for your team as well. What if you make sure that you have got maybe coffee meetings this weekend, and now we are on Tuesday? Can we ask ourselves, what are you going to do this weekend, this coming weekend? Are you going to have a product launch? Are you going to meet your team? Are you going to have a CISO, you know? But if you're meeting for a CISO, you have to have prospects as well, you know, maybe at the next meeting after. But you can't just meet as a team and talk, and then, you know, no, people are not bringing people for you to be able to make it more productive. You understand? So what are you doing this weekend? It could be Zoom. Maybe your team is scattered. And I'm talking about this. I'm not talking to managers. I'm talking to you guys who are not managers yet. You can start your own meetings. If you feel you can't do your own meeting, you can't talk to people, then I'm going to ask you to go to your manager and tell your manager, I want to have an activity this weekend. I want to have an activity in the next 2 days. Can you do a Zoom meeting for me? You understand? And let me give you a secret. Guys, sometimes as leaders, we are overwhelmed, you know? And so we are choosing someone that we know that is always constantly in our inboxes. Guys, being in your leader's inbox is not chaos, you know? Is not disturbing them. Your leader is supposed to be doing what they're supposed to do, which is supporting you. So at any time that you need assistance from your leader, go and ask for it. You know, go and ask for it. Okay? So bother them. All right. But on top of that, guys, I'm going to ask you to do personal development. I know we do share links in the group sometimes, you know, there are trainings like this. Make sure that your team is also attending. But, you know, for me, honestly, every time I go to the gym, I have to watch a certain video. In fact, I'm going to send you a video today, okay, that I watched yesterday. Today I did not go to the gym because I started with the managers meeting at the center in the morning. But I'm going to send you a video that it was so much of so much value. When I send it to you, please watch it tonight. It's very short. If you can't, then at least early in the morning, watch it. But it will bring you value. And then now give yourself a target of at least watching something about network marketing, about about forever, you know, at least 3 times in a week. Don't wait for just having the team training here because they're not enough. Now, the whole idea, guys, is to get yourself to, if you're a full member, you just started your business. First goal is do your second order. If you have started the business and you bought the combo, I'm going to ask you to make sure that you're doing your second order as soon as possible. That second order will, you know, like, is where now you are starting your business. There is where now you're going to be enjoying the profit, because now your second order is going to give you a discount of 30%. You're going to start enjoying the profits. You're going to love the business more. You're going to get more excited with the money that you'll be making. You understand? And then now you are aiming at supervisor. That's the second goal for you. But then if you're a supervisor, when you get to supervisor, don't relax and don't rest, guys. The goal is not to become a supervisor. The goal is not to become an assistant manager. The goal is to become a manager. Now, when you get to manager, guys, when you get to manager, the next goal that you're looking at is becoming an ego manager. That's the next goal, guys. And that's what we are talking about every time. Guys, you will hear me sing ego manager every time. Every time I will sing ego manager. You know why? Because this is where you are now building a sustainable business. I've seen managers that they don't do 4cc. I've seen managers that they don't do 12cc. I've seen managers quitting the business, but I am yet to see an ego manager that stopped after becoming an ego manager. And especially in our team, what I love about how and what we are building in Team Unstoppable is that we don't do buy-ins. We don't do too much talk, so that you can qualify. We don't do that shit. And I'm glad, and that is why when our managers, they get to manager, they get to continue. So I want you to build your business with integrity. I don't want you to look for shortcuts as you're building your business. I want you to get to manager, and the next goal is ego manager. Guys, we have just started an ego manager requirement incentive. Ego manager is an incentive that you work on after becoming a manager. And this ego manager the incentive itself starts in May. So like now, we have already started ego manager, and we have already finished the first week of the ego manager incentive. So that is how fast it's it's moving. And so what you're supposed to do if you're not an ego manager if you're not a manager, first is get to manager. Okay, so if you're here, I can tell everybody here, I've got Albertina, Alicia, I'm just mentioning here, Anna Mavara, Aune, I'm just mentioning, I'm passing some names and all that, but I'm just saying that because I can't read all the names. Felistas, Florian, we have got Humphrey, we have got Jida, we have got Joy. Guys, everybody that is in this meeting today, you can become an ego manager. I can assure you, Kanisi. I can assure you, Lena. We have got Linda, we have got Loida, we have got Mame. Everybody. Everyone. And the one that I mentioned there, Mona Lisa, Nazlin, Ndambe, Noxolo, everybody, guys. I know you're not managers yet. I'm singing names of managers here, but I'm not mentioning managers here. Everybody that is here, even if you're not a manager, you can become a manager and you can become an ego manager. So the goal is to show up for your business. Do what you say you're gonna do. Create and set your goal. Write your goal everywhere. Show up for your business. Have your non-negotiables when it comes to your recruiting activities, non-negotiables when it comes to your retailing activities, non-negotiables every single month of the that you're supposed to do as you're marking yourself and stepping towards manager and become a manager. Even if you're going to have 7 months to 10 to 8 months, you can become an ego manager. Guys, we are building massively and we're really committed and we want to solidify roots like Namibia, like South Africa, Zambia, Kenya, Tanzania. Guys, these are the countries, Zimbabwe. These are the countries that we really, really want to make sure that we are putting a mark. And I'm going to ask you guys, take pride into saying and announcing that your Team Unstoppable Global. Say it everywhere. Guys, Team Unstoppable Global will carry you. The other day, someone was telling me that in one of the countries, some people that are in another team, they're telling their prospects that if someone is not doing the business very, very much and someone wants to understand about the business, they're actually telling them, if you want to be part of the team, be part of forever, please join Team Unstoppable. Guys, I want us to talk about Team Unstoppable everywhere. And I can promise you that really my mission is, using the song, putting Team Unstoppable by Sia, that song everywhere, like in such a way that as we are building the business, when people think of forever, the first thing that comes in their minds is Team Unstoppable. I want them to know you are part of forever, but you are part of Team Unstoppable at the same time. So that when they make a decision to become forever business owner, they go and look for Team Unstoppable. So guys, it is easy to build yourself as part of Team Unstoppable as build yourself as an individual, especially if you don't have a brand yet. Use a brand that is already building itself. You understand? So put it as hashtag Team Unstoppable Global. Talk about it every time. Take pride that you're part of the team. And I can tell you, the goal is to have as many ego managers as possible. And when this goal happens, everybody will get to know that we are the winning team. And I'm not going to shy away into announcing that. And I don't want you to shy away into announcing that we are the winning team, because we are. Okay. That is too emotional, but probably because of what has just happened this afternoon. But I will tell you, no one should underestimate you. Hey, and as the team, guys, we are coming up with plans, and I hope that you're going to be part of the plans, and I hope that you're going to build your business and grow as part of the team. That is what I wish for everybody. As long as you're part of Team Unstoppable, I want people to know that you're part of this team, and I want people to see success in you. Guys, can you write success if you're looking for success? Can you write success if you believe in what we are building? Guys, give us 1 year to 3 years. 1 year to 3 years, guys. I want us to have as many managers as possible. I want us to have as many ego managers as possible. We're going to have chairman's bonus qualifiers. Guys, we are unstoppable. But as we're building the business, I want you to always know that we are building with integrity, empathy, and all that, and we are following the system. In our forever business, we have got what we call forever core. So for you to be able to succeed, then you need to do all these things all together. So you can't wake up in the morning and say, today, I'm just going to sell. If you just sell, you're going to be ending up making 5,000, which is okay. But when are you going to get to manager? As much as we as a team, we are saying we want to create as many managers, you will never get to manager by just buying and selling. So you need to do all of this. You need to wake up in the morning and say, you know what? I'm doing activities for recruitment. Because where your energy goes is where the results are coming. Okay, so recruitment. You need to make sure that when you are recruiting people, you take note of people that have joined the business, and then you make sure that they are also doing the second order. There is where now you're increasing the chances of retention. This when I'm talking about the second order and the third order, this is the observation from the global, from Forever Global, that they came to realize that whoever that does the second order within a month, they are actually easy to retain. So as you're building the business, here's the secret. You don't want to just be recruiting people. You want to get people that are actually moving and people that are actually building, and they're solidifying their root in the business as forever business owners in your team. So you need to make sure that you're taking note of people that are actually joining your business, and make sure that you're sending them the new discipline orientation. Remember, I did another one that is shorter. Send it to them, make sure that they're watching it within 24 hours or 48 hours. They're watching that new discipline orientation, they're kickstarting their business. And then on top of that, make sure that within 1 month, they have done the second order. Can we make sure that we do that? Because that's the only way we will be recruiting, but also retaining. And then on top of that, guys, we need to make sure that we're 4CC qualified. And your team also is 4CC qualified. If you're here and you have a team, and we are just starting the month right now, you need to ask yourself, am I going to be a 4CC qualified? But if I have a team, who in my team, even if you have a team of 2 people, of those 2 people, maybe not all of them will do what they need to do, but you need to choose one that you see that you can relate with, and one that is running with the business, and tell yourself that I want this person to do 4CC. Sometimes it is the decision of a leader. Because sometimes your team does not know what they need to do, or they don't even know what and how to do it. But on top of that, they don't even know their full potential. But you know the business, and you know them, and you know what they can by knowing the business and knowing them. You understand? So sometimes it is you to set the number of goals or the number of 4CC achievers in your team. I need help on this one because I need this number to grow. Productivity. So that is your 4CC: personal sales, personal purchases, personal use of the products, and then also, personal use of products and the purchases of your team. And then development. This is making sure that people in your team are actually leveling up. If you don't have a team, then when are you becoming a supervisor? When are you leveling up? Guys, we have got 2 months. We have got May and June. This May and June, everybody in this meeting can first become a supervisor if you're not a supervisor. If you're already a supervisor, it means you have people in your team. You need to see in these 2 months, Who is it that we're developing to supervisor within these 2 months, guys? Development. So all these have to go together. But right now, the focus that we need to have is the recruitment part. This one. Because we say this is the beginning of the new incentive, not just the new incentive. I mean, this is the beginning. Like, we have already started the second quarter of the year. You understand? So if your business is not looking as good, if you said that my month in April was challenging, then, and you're looking into building a massive business, not just retailing. If just retailing, then you can just go on and retail, which is okay. And good thing about retailing, guys, is within you. Chanel, you say that you said that it's challenging. It was challenging, but I know you retail once, you see. So congratulations on that. So most of the time when people are saying challenging is because they feel like I've failed to recruit, which I understand. Recruitment is, is upon someone else. You will present, but someone else will make a decision whether they want to join now or not, So sometimes it's out of hand. But the only way to make the recruitment part in your hand is if you are meeting the numbers. Because if you speak to 5 people, no one is going to join probably. Unless if these 5 people are your people, like very close people, that they'll follow you everywhere, or they'll just do it because you said you're going to do it. But otherwise, the numbers is you speak to 10 people, there's 1 to 2 people. And of course, sometimes you can even talk to 10 people and no one joins the business. But I will tell you, our stories are different. As long as you stay in and keep learning on what mistakes you have made and how you can be able to improve every day, then I can tell you there's a day that you'll start following up on all those people that you've been talking to, and there's a month you'll recruit 5 people in a month. There's a month you'll probably recruit 7 people in a month. You understand? But the goal is, are you ready to say, you know what, I'm going to commit into recruitment? Personally, in the next 3 months, my goal is to recruit as many people as possible. So here is where we're supposed to do. Now, when it comes to recruitment, we have got 3 types of recruiters, non-recruiters, sorry. There are people that don't recruit because they don't know how to. And these are mostly people that have just started the business. So what I'm going to ask you to do, if you don't know how to, then I'm going to ask you to use your leaders. Okay, so one is you use your leaders. Second is use the tools that are available for you. So meaning, we have got the video that is 39 minutes. And then I was listening to one training, and I'm going to implement that for you and for the whole team. We're going to have different training or different business presentation for different categories of people. So we will first do the presentation maybe for youth, or, that includes now the students. So the stories that are going to be in there, they're only going to be students and youth. So that when you get a youth student and a youth, you're going to be sending that one. Okay. And then you're going to have another business presentation that is for maybe women, single moms, wives, working moms, and then maybe stay-at-home moms. And the story that are going to be in that is only for that category of women, or the category which is women now. So then you're going to be sending if you got women. And then we're going to have another category for young professionals. These young professionals can be men. These young professionals can be women, but young professionals. So we will implement that. And I hope that it's going to help you in making sure that even if you don't know how to recruit, if you will just choose to write a list of names and then be sending these videos to people, you will recruit. So you can use the tools and you can use the leaders to help you with closing. And then there are people that they know how to recruit, but they fear. For me, I will say, one is check your knowledge. Most of the time, because you don't have enough knowledge on closing, you understand. But most importantly is, I need you to check your thinking. Like that is of course, everything is skills and mindset, but I want you to think on, when you're going to talk to someone about the business, what comes in your mind? If what comes in your mind is that I'm going to speak to this person about the business because I'm going to make money, then obviously you will fear. But if you imagine, if you're going to speak to someone about the business and your goal is to help that person make money, I have something in my hand. I have forever, and I know this forever will help this person pay school fees for the kids. I know it will help this person do this and that. It will help this person get off debts. You will not fear, guys. You will speak to everyone. And so check how you think and what you think. And then another thing that is very important, which is actually many of us, we know, we don't fear, but it's just inconsistent, guys. So are you inconsistent? Because some of you, you know, if I choose to do one-to-ones, I get results. In fact, if you recruited one person, two people before, it means, and you're not doing it anymore, it means you're inconsistent. I checked system of one of the person, and I realized that she did not recruit the whole year. A whole year, 12 months. That is not because of fear. That can only happen not because someone doesn't know, but just because we don't choose to do it. Guys, I'm going to ask you to give yourself 3 months of non-negotiable number of people you're going to recruit, guys. If it's two, but let's not say one, but two. Can you recruit 2 people? Can you set a goal and say, I'm going to recruit 3, whatever that is, 2 minimum. Do that, write that number and write it everywhere and tell yourself this month of May, I must recruit 2. I must recruit 3. Write 3 somewhere, everywhere, on your phone, whatever, 5, whatever that number is. And let's go and do it, guys, because we need to do it. And as you're planning to recruit, these are the numbers that are very important that you track for you to know that you're actually going to recruit. Because if you don't track these numbers, you'll never recruit. First is, how many new numbers do you collect? We call it prospecting. What are the prospecting activities are you doing? How are you getting the numbers? When you go out and meet people in public, let's say you're going to the mall. Do you have an intention of saying, today I'm gonna have my business card? Do you even have business cards? I'm gonna have business cards. I'm gonna be sending over my business cards to people that I meet and they're smiling to me. If someone gives you a service, good service, do you take a point and say, you know what? Actually, we are looking for people to work with in our business community. Why don't I give you my business card? Let's communicate. As simple as that, guys. It is simple as that. On social media, as I said, people are following you. Check on their inbox. People that are checking on your Insta stories, on your WhatsApp stories, on your statuses, text them on their inboxes. Hi, how are you? Just as simple as that. How is your 2024 treating you? Start a conversation. Get the numbers. How many people did I contact? Matters. That is contacting. I don't mean presenting. I mean, hi, how are you? You know what? I've started a business that I'm so very excited about. And I'm looking, I know you're very open-minded and you have good goals. I know maybe it's not for you, but why don't we catch up over a cup of coffee? Why don't I invite you for a Zoom? Or should I send you a video? That contacting, I mean, you are contacting them so that you can be able to share the information, whether by inviting them for a Zoom or by sending them a video or, meet them over a cup of coffee. And then the question is, how many people did you show? In a week, you're supposed to have shown the information about Forever to 10 to 14 people. Did I contact? The contact, you're supposed to contact 5 people every day if you're building the business part-time, or 10 people and above if you're building the business full-time. New numbers, every day 2 numbers. So 2 numbers here. Here is 5 contacts to 10 contacts, and here is 10 to 14 people within a week. These are the numbers that you need to track, guys. And from there, if you're going to meet these numbers, I can assure you can be able to recruit. Guys, I know we're going to celebrate people, but all we see here is success. But there's so much. There's persistence, there's late night, there's rejection, there's sacrifice that people do, there's hard work, there's failures, day in, day out. But the difference between someone that fails and someone that wins is just one. Both of them fail. The failure fails and the successful fails. But the only thing about the one that is successful is that they try one more time. They get up. You understand? And I will tell you once again, guys, I don't know what you do. Maybe you're employed somewhere. Maybe you're having other businesses, but I can tell you guys, 100% Forever can deliver what you have always wanted. The most important thing is to always remember why you started, guys. That's the most important thing. So the goal is manager. The goal is ego manager. That is what we are looking for. And this is one of the executives that has just retired. She said, the power of ego manager is the impact it will have on your business to grow, thrive, and achieve great things. Guys, it is my wish to no longer talk about manager and talk about ego manager. That is the goal. So I don't want you guys to get to manage and then just be there. and become managers. No, the goal is ego managers. Last year, the last year of ego, which ended last month, the goal that I had was to have at least 10 ego managers, and some fell off. But of course, I take the blame 100%, because when it's a football match, and then the coach always take the blame. I know probably I did not do the tracking and all that, but I promise you that the growth that we're going to have this year is massive. Also because everybody I know have decided. Okay, so last year, the one that ended last month, we actually had 4 ego managers in the team, which I think is incredible. I know, some leaders, well, most people are not ego managers. I'll tell you, globally, there's about 1,000 ego managers, so having 4 in the midst of probably 5 million people doing the business globally in over 167 countries, guys, I need you to celebrate a lot and get to know that we are in the right direction. And my goal this year is to have at least 15 ego managers. That is my goal, honestly. I hope that if you are here in this meeting, you will commit into becoming an ego manager. And so please put your hands together as we are starting the recognition for the team. Okay, so that was part of the training that I'm done. And then now we're just gonna go quickly where we're gonna recognize each other, recognizing the people that have done massive and amazing things. So please put in the fires in there. I need you to be very, very, very alive. Okay, I don't see any fires coming in. Are you ready to see and celebrate some amazing leaders that have done amazing things in April? So we're gonna start with ego managers, which you've already celebrated in the group, but just in case you didn't see, guys, we have got Mariana Hilarius as our second time qualifier as ego manager. Congratulations, in fact, she was done with her ego manager some time back. Just I think a supervisor is the one that was remaining. And so please put your hands together for our leader, Mariana Hilarius. She closed with over 1,000, almost 1,200 case credits. And the requirement for ego manager is only 720 case credits. And then 2 supervisors within that 1 year, and then that you have personally sponsored, and then you need to do 100 case credits that are new. And then we also have got the second ego manager, and this one is none other than Gwen Nhika. Congratulations, leader. Once again, I know we've celebrated you, but an ego manager, we need to keep on celebrating you and celebrating you. Now we need you ego managers to have as managers that are, or people in your team that even not managers that are going to become managers. And then we also have our first time qualifier again as an ego manager, but now this one is not an ego. Oh, I put an ego manager on instead of an ego senior. I'm sorry, leader. This one is a whole senior ego manager, guys. The senior, sorry, there's a senior here. Senior ego manager, meaning she became an ego manager and she has an ego manager in her team. That's incredible. And I'm so very proud of you, leader. And I know the plans that you have are just incredible. And we're gonna have as many ego managers in your team again. Now I'm gonna hand over just for a minute to our ego manager Gwen, because I know yesterday we had Selma speak to us. So I'm gonna ask Gwen to share with us her journey, not her journey per se, but to just inspire us and tell us that it is actually possible to become an ego manager. Leader, over to you.
Thank you so much. Hello, hi leaders. I trust you are well. I'm so super excited about my journey actually. And I can say that really consistency, like the way Leader Vero was saying, it's really paid off. It's not like, okay, some call me, I work hard. It's not luck, there was no luck at all. I was just doing the basics that I'm told by my leader, by my mentor. If I was told that do 4cc, by the time I was told, I stayed, let me actually do the 4cc. I want to see the outcomes. From doing the 4cc's, I started to attract people that wanted to join me because they were seeing me being recognized as a 4cc to 8cc to 13cc's, and then I'll put it on my status. And people were wondering, what is those? Why are you always being recognized? So I started to attract people because they would see that I'm recognized. And then when they came to the business as well, to show them how I'm doing it. So that's when my move up started to come. So it goes back to the basics, your 4 Cs, that you can literally do it with your retails, with your personal use and recruiting. So by following those 3, you keep on doing them. So there's no a time you might say I've stopped and I'm gonna be waiting. It's a continuous process, it's a continuous journey. You keep repeating the cycle. Don't forget that it is a cycle. So I started to attract people, and I also teach people how to do the 4 Cs. And then you find that as you are growing in number, teaching people how to do their 4 Cs, you are now moving levels. And also they are also attracting their people that are doing 4 Cc, and they are also moving levels. So 4 Cc, it's like the basics of our business. And here in Southern Africa, we are pushing now 5 Cc, reason being everyone else wants to be an eagle. So eagles, they go with 5. They don't do the bare minimum. So in my business, I treat it like Leader Fikile. I also treat it the same way. I'm gonna wake up early for my business, and again, I sleep late in my business, because you must also understand that other countries, they are already awake. If you want to build a global business, you'll be communicating with them, you'll be communicating with nurses and doctors, because they also work during the night. So our business as well, I'm using a lot of Power Hour. Power Hour has changed my business tremendously, because it has already activities that are set for me to do my business online. I'm not scared to approach a person that online, on Messenger, asking the number and getting it, and inviting them to the Zooms, physical meetings, and everything that Forever is doing to make sure we build a successful business. And also, I take advantage of each and every event, because decisions are made at the event. So when you are seeing an event that is, there's a Namibia tour, and you are thinking you are in Tanzania, you are thinking you are in Zim, and you are thinking, no, it's too far. Africa is a small continent. Don't limit yourself. If there's a presentation, an event that is in Cape Town, aggressively go on social media and advertise and invite people, and they will definitely attend those important events. So decisions I make at the events, and I've never missed any event, whether it's raining, whether it's cold, because my business is not run by weather. I don't allow people to control my business. I don't allow. That's why I do my 4 Cc. I do it my way. That whether you are coming or you are not coming, you find me. I'm always active. And my business is not affected by weather, whether it's raining or it's cold or it's winter or it's whatever. It's also, my business is not affected by feelings, whether, there's tragedies are going to be there. Funerals are going to be there, weddings are going to be there. So it's not supposed to, because I'm building a legacy that I need to leave. So I cannot go behind, because I need to, you understand, yes, sometimes it's hard, you are getting funerals. Yes, it's hard, you are getting some weddings in the family, but I must make sure that all these we are not only going to be one single person who's there. There's going to be a lot of people just to benefit me as well. So I always get contact numbers. I'm always a person who speaks about my business all the time, wearing my regalia for my business in shopping malls, sometimes at church events. I'm always having my flyers at church. I'm always talking people about my business, whereby they'll end up even saying you are actually like an Alu baby, or you are Mama Alu. So you understand, if people are not yet calling you there, it looks as if you're hiding, and I don't know where it's going to take you. So you need to brand, because Forever is already branded. Brand yourself. So I'm so super excited. I'm going to be traveling. Oh, this is like, I don't even know. I'm just saying, I want to have this experience. And I know that now this hard work, this consistency, that discipline, I don't eat I don't eat businessman. I told myself, my check, when it comes, then we're going to eat, because at least it will be big enough that we can take a bite and eat. But now when your business is just 1 year to 5 years, and you are already squandering everything that gets in the business, you sign up someone, take that money, go and onboard them, tell you you're investing in your business, sign up, go and take and do this. You are still, it's 5 years, the business is at a baby stage. Don't eat, you're gonna eat. The Gucci's are there. They are designing brand new, everything they are designing. So your business, you need to have business disciplines to say, you know what, I stand in my non-negotiables, that I don't let my business suffer really just because I need this and this and that. And then I'm really so super excited. I'm a good student. I listen to my mentor. That's my strength in my business. I listen when we are going left, we are going left. When we are going right, we are going right. And then definitely we have reached this stage together. So it's teamwork, it's communication, it's needed business communication, going an extra mile, sleepless nights, fights, arguments, and then but at the end of the day we have this beautiful cruise that we have achieved here in South Africa. And we are appreciating you, Leader Vero, with your leadership. We appreciate Leader Inos, we appreciate Leader Raphael, we appreciate everyone to make this possible for us as well, to show in South Africa we can also do it. And I was so touched by messages coming all over South Africa. Guys, I have a lot of messages. I didn't even know that I impacted people. There was many calls came to me. You know what? If you are the Gwen that we know and you are truly an ego, it means I'm an ego. Many people are actually saying, if you can do it, well, now we have seen you. We saw you from supervisor level and you are now an ego. It is everyone is an ego. So imagine if we are busy saying that I'm going to be a manager, I'm going to be a supervisor, I'm going to be an ego, and we quit on the way. We have stopped the whole Africa to dream. You have stopped the whole community to dream. You understand? So I didn't know that many people are watching my journey. Only today, that's when I saw that actually people are watching my journey. So many calls. And I'd like to say thank you so much, Leader Vero, for this opportunity. Thank you so much. Thank you for changing my story. Thank you. I'm looking beautiful. I'm glowing. I'm ready to take over Africa. And I'm going to surprise you because, Mina, I'm your diamond.
I believe that. I believe that. I love the way you have spoken with conviction and believing in yourself. I love that. And that's so true. Guys, can you write down what you have taken from what leader Gwen has just actually right now we don't just say leader. Ego manager Gwen has shared, you know. One thing I can say is she said about investing back in your business. She talked about making sure that you're taking advantage of every opportunity that there is of, events that there are everywhere that you hear that event, there's an event. She talked about making sure that she is, write them down, brand yourself. Talked about, treating it as a business. She wakes up the same time as she used to wake up when she was working, and putting in the work, and all that. So yes, 4cc for her is non-negotiable. Please put that there. Write everything that you have heard and you're gonna do for yourself. Maybe it could be one sentence that you heard that was like a aha moment for you. Like, I'm gonna do this. What is it? But I can tell you, if she can do it, you can do it. Today I was at the center and after the managers meeting, let me just tell you one thing. And then one of the leaders told me something. She said, and the way she spoke, she was like, how dare you? She said, how dare you? You came to South Africa and you're producing egos. How do you do that? And in my mind, I was like, okay, so what am I supposed to reply here? I mean, I just said, we just do what we need to do, but I like the fact that people already noticing. For people that don't know me, guys, I'm a foreigner in a new country and we are building from the scratch. And so I'm speaking to you right now, and I know and I believe in myself and my leadership. By God's grace, I know if you are someone that is a coachable person, I know we will take each other far. I'm creating right now systems, and I can assure you that by end of the year, we will be far and farther than where we are. I came here with skills. I'm coming here with discipline. I'm coming here with knowledge. I'm coming here with conviction, and forever is all that I do. And I take pride to be your team leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, we are unstoppable. And I can tell you, if you believe in what we are doing, if you're gonna show up for the team trainings, if you're gonna show up for your business, and we're gonna agree on what we agree, and you're gonna show up and do what you need to do, I promise you that you will succeed in forever. I promise you. We have got amazing leaders in our team that we are coaching each other, and I can tell you, we are going farther. So thank you so much, Gwen. I just wanted to. This is me and Gwen at my house on the last day of becoming an ego, and I thought I should just have it because she left at my house at 1 p.m. No, 1 a.m. Sorry, 1 a.m. in the past midnight. And so this is to tell you that it doesn't matter where. This is how Gwen was. I mean, as she said, she glows, you know, she does. I remember how Gwen was, you know, I'm and she, of course, she shared that right now. So I can tell you, if you have goals, guys, we have each other to coach each other and help each other. And that's why I call our team business community. I don't say team, I say business community. It's a community of people that we know where we are going and we want to go. So guys, I don't know if you're gonna see this, but this is where we are going as ego managers. So so congratulations to the ego managers, Selma, Gwen, and Mariana, and myself. And within the whole team, our mother team is called Team Achievers, so Achievers Global. They are actually 9 ego managers. That's a good number, guys. And so this is where we'll be going. I woke up early. Oh, bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, ciao, ciao. Una mattina I woke up early. E ho trovato l'invasor. Oh, partigiano, take me with ya. Bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 partigiano, take me with ya. Che mi sento di morire. E se io muoio da partigiano, oh bella ciao, bella ciao, bella ciao, 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 se io muoio da... Guys, did you see that? Did you guys see that? I've just sent that video in the group so you can come to it and all that. But guys, someone commented and said there's traveling and there's forever traveling. Guys, there's forever travels. Forever always takes us to the best. I did never know there's a place called Brovnik. You know, I never knew that. Trieste. Can you imagine we'll be boarding a cruise ship? I mean, guys, I'm just asking you to get yourself to manager. Do whatever it takes. Come to our inboxes, bother your managers, call them as many times as possible, but the goal is become a manager. I've seen someone here saying, what did he say? He said he wants to become an ego manager. He wants to become a supervisor. He just started the business, but he wants to become a supervisor by the end of the month. I know it's possible. Just come to our inbox and we'll get to know how to help you out. But please go to the messages and get to see if that's your downline. Please make that you are actually helping him or her getting the information necessary to grow her business or his business. Okay, so are you guys excited? This is where we're going, guys. Are you excited? So the next one is Phuket. This is in Thailand, guys. Probably some of you never even knew that there's a place called Phuket. So this is where the one that we're working on right now, this is the reward. But now ego manager is not just about the trips, guys. It's about the money, because an ego manager is making twice the money that a normal manager is making. And so let's go there. Now, whatever you are dreaming of is possible with Forever. So I don't know what you're dreaming of, but I'm almost finishing now. Now I'm gonna go into the recognitions. And so I just want to encourage you that, guys, we're going to celebrate some amazing people. And I just want to congratulate each and everyone that has been doing and showing up for their business. And people that are going to celebrate here, that means they actually make money. And unfortunately, I couldn't do a lot more, but I had to do what I could do for the team recognition. And so first and foremost, I would love to recognize all the brand new assistant supervisors that we have in the business. If you are a preferred customer, please make sure you get to assistant supervisor, because here is where the business is actually starting. So can we get number 2 for people that have just started the business? Can we please celebrate them? If you have just started the business that last month, let's say, or even within this 1 week, please write number 2 in the chat there. Okay, so congratulations. Let me see. Do we have number 2s coming in? We have got Alicia, congratulations. We have Laimi, we have got Mahuleni, we have got Mandy, we have got bookkeeping, we have got Gondo. Okay, yeah, Gondo is the one that said she wants to become a supervisor by the end of the month. You definitely can be able to do it. So congratulations. Vosa, I know they're coming in and all that. Some of you joined the meeting. Make sure your team members are actually attending the meetings, guys. So congratulations. And then also congratulations to anybody that have done orders, but they're less than 4cc. I know you made money, but you know, you couldn't make to 4cc for some reason. So this month, make a decision to become a 4cc qualifier, guys. Because as an assistant supervisor, when you become a 4cc qualifier, Forever actually pays you what we call boost bonus. It pays you back 5% of your personal purchases, which if you're not doing your 4C, you're not getting bonus from Forever. And so Forever 4cc actually means money, but also means bonus. And then also congratulations for people that have sponsored. Can you write a number of people that you have recruited? If you did sponsor, if you recruited one person, please write one. If you recruited 2 people, please write 2. If you recruited 3 people, please write 3. Okay. So okay, let me just write here so that I can split between the recruitment. So Anna Mavara has recruited 1 person. Congratulations. We have got Emilia recruited 2 people. Oh wow, Precious Kaoma 2 people, Cynthia 2 people. Oh no, Precious and Cynthia I think are new people. FPOs, new assistant supervisor. So we start from Emilia. Congratulations, Emilia. We have got Anna Mavara. We have got Darius recruited 2 people. Anna, Tia, you have recruited 14 people last month. Wow. We need to give a training. Guys, do you want to get a training from Tia? Because I know I follow her on Instagram and I see the activity that she's doing. Yo, we have got Marvel, 1 person. Congratulations. We have got Mona Lisa, 3 people. Congratulations. We have got Nazlin, 1 person. We have got Magdalena recruited 1 person. Kanisi have recruited 1 person. Congratulations. Felicitas have recruited 2 people. Congratulations. We have got Shindi, Elizabeth, 2 people. Anna Mavara. Yes, congratulations to you leaders. And yes, Tia, we need to give you a training. So get ready to train us on how you do that. Now, I'm going to congratulate all of you that have done 4cc, but unfortunately, I cannot put you on the list because we want to go beyond now 4cc, guys. And so we got the recognition in the group. But I just want to congratulate all of you that have done 4cc plus that you have not gotten to 5cc, okay? So congratulations, that is you doing the minimum that you're required. Now, the goal is to have your team do the 4cc, but the goal is to grow from 4cc. And now let's get to 5cc club, guys. You're already belonging to the 4cc club achievers. I need you to step up into 5cc, but I'm gonna congratulate this one particular lady that I hear she has already done her 4cc for the month of May. So I see I did not get her name, but I'm so very proud of you. Congratulations, my leader. You are, I don't know if you're new in the business, but I was just so excited. I got that link, let me see here. Esther Aludilu. Congratulations, Esther. For already, guys, people already smashing their 4ccs, guys. People already smashing their 4ccs. So Esther has done her 4cc for the month of May already. So it is important that you also, get challenged and say, you know what, I want to do my 1, I want to do my 2. If you have not started your personal orders, please go and do your personal orders. If you have people to recruit, now is the time to follow up. If Esther has done it 4cc within the first week, guys, can I see people that are challenging themselves to also do 4cc by the next week? Can you write 4cc if you want to finish your 4cc by end of next week? Can you write 4cc in the chat? Congratulations, Esther. Now, we're going to go to 5cc achievers as we are closing the meeting. So 5cc achievers, the very first person, guys, now forward on this meeting, we'll only be congratulating 5cc achievers and above because we want you to be 5cc club qualifiers. Now, the very first 5cc achiever that we have is Mikateko Susan. Congratulations, Mikateko. And I see the fires coming in, guys. Congratulations to you, Mikateko. We have got Miriama Utoni. Congratulations, leader. I see you showing up everywhere. We have got Victoria Kalia. Congratulations, Victoria, on your 5ccs. We do have Sonia Samupofu. Congratulations, leader, on your 5cc. We have got Sherlene Kazengurura. Congratulations, leader, on your 5cc. And then we have got another 5cc qualifier. Guys, I don't see the fires coming in. We have got Joy Washoma, 5cc. I'm so proud of you, leader. And then we have got Selma Maikismus. Congratulations on our 5cc. We have got Elster Kalwenya, 5cc. Congratulations, leader. And then now we are going to 6cc achievers. Guys, when you say 5cc, these people have made at least 7,500. if they retailed. And 6cc, every 1cc that you see here is 1,500 or 1,600 rands, okay? For South Africa and Namibian dollars. So 6cc, we are talking about, you know, about 10,000, I think. Okay, so congratulations. Our 6cc achiever is a Melina Petrus, unless if you have recruited, okay? But all in all, it means either you have built your business or you have made money. So 6cc, we also have got Magdalena Petrus. Congratulations, Magdalena Petrus, on your 6cc. We have got Miriam Mutenya. Congratulations on your 6cc. We have got Yvonne Mulokoshi, 6.5 case credits. Congratulations, leader. And then we have got Peneambeko Nakalemo, 6.9 case credits. Congratulations, leader. And then we have got Naomi Chege, 7.6 case credits. So these are 7cc qualifiers all the way from Kenya. Naomi, so proud of you. We have got Chamain Mweneni. I think you're very new in the business and yet you did your 7.9 case credits, Chamain. So proud of you. And then now up to 8 case credits achievers, guys. We have got none other than Precious Kaoma, 8 case credits. I'm so proud of you, Precious. And then we have got Mona Lisa Tatenda. Congratulations, leader, on your 8 case credits. And then now we have got 10cc achievers, guys. All the way, all the way to 10cc. That is over double of what you're supposed to do as a minimum. And so please put your hands together for Kufakwandi Musiwa. Congratulations, leader, on your 10 case credits. And then we have got Felistas Mujaho, 10 case credits achievers. And then we have got 15 case credits achievers. And we have got none other than Tia Andreas. She said she recruited 14 people. So she did a 16 case credits last month, guys. Incredible. Congratulations. And then we have got Tobias Gwanje. Congratulations on your 16 case credits, guys. Put your hands together for these amazing leaders. And then we do have got Raquel Capelao, 25 case credits. Congratulations to leader. Now, we are moving off to brand new supervisors. And our very first brand new supervisor for the month of April is none other Felistas Mujaho. Congratulations, Felistas, for becoming our brand new supervisor. Felistas, so very proud of you for what you're building in Zimbabwe. So very proud of you. And then we do have got another brand new supervisor who is none other Selma Makismus, all the way from Namibia. So proud of you. And then we have got Raquel. I couldn't get a picture. Capelao. She is a brand new supervisor in Namibia. Now, guys, are you ready to celebrate our managers? You know, managers, we don't really get to celebrate managers. They're the ones that are celebrating us every day. But guys, are you ready to celebrate our top managers? Our very first top manager, it means is CCs that they have done without their managers, meaning these are non-manager case. This is what we call open business CCs. And our top manager for the month of April, our first that is so very excited is none other than Frida Sikanga. She's a 60cc club qualifier. And, you know, we take pride into being a 60cc manager, guys, because this is the minimum requirement for managers. And I'm going to ask all the managers, guys, we need to level up to top manager and do our 60 case credits, you know. So Frida Sikanga, congratulations. And she did 66 case credits. And then we have got another top manager who is none other than our brand new ego manager, Gwen, who did 93 case credits for the last month of April. So proud of you. And this is our top manager, top manager for the month of April, Gwen Mihika. Congratulations, leader. And then now I'm just going to finish up by sharing with you the upcoming event that we have. And I need us to really also consider this as we are building our business. One is we have got Namibia Success Day. If you're in Namibia, guys, and even if you're in another town that is not Windhoek, we have got our biggest event. This is going to be the biggest because we have never had a Success Day that has got 400 people. So we're going to have 400 people. My goal, guys, as Team Unstoppable, is to have half of that venue filled by our people. The tickets are 400. Guys, I need us to buy the tickets now. I need us to buy the tickets so that we can be able to sell them quickly and come by again, so that we can have minimum of 200 people in that venue. Okay, so if you are coming from another town, or if you're living in another town that is not Namibia, I'm going to ask you to travel for this event. Some of us are paid for tickets ourselves and everything to come to that event. If you're in Namibia, I'm going to ask you guys to be in that event. We're going to have guests coming in. We're going to have amazing leaders coming in. We're going to celebrate. It's going to be an amazing day. You don't want to see that in pictures, you know? And then we have got events before and after the 25th. So I'm coming to Namibia on the 22nd. We're already planning on what you can do within those 3 days before. But on the 24th, we have got a business presentation that will be done by our country sales manager, Coach Oni, that we can be able to invite people. So also the tickets are out. So let's also invite for that. And then on the 26th, we're going to have a big business presentation for our team in Windhoek. And so 26th, that's on Sunday. So please also, we'll bring the poster and please start inviting on that as well. It's going to be, our BOM on Sunday is going to be free. And then in Tanzania, we're having Honami. Guys, Honami is a brand on its own. This lady is in business for only 9 years. And right now he has done amazing things that no one has ever done in forever. This is the top distributor in the world, and is coming to Tanzania. Guys, we had an announcement done by our country sales manager, who is actually our upline, Enos Salema, and he's inviting us to come to Tanzania, you know? So especially, except for Namibia, because we're going to have the Success Day, so maybe you can't be able to travel, and we're going to have the tour after the Success Day. But if you're in South Africa, come to Namibia, come to Tanzania. If you're in Zambia, come to Tanzania. If you're in Kenya, come to Tanzania. And on this weekend, from the 30th, 31st, and the 1st, and we're going to have a Success Day in June, 1st of June. That is a Saturday after Honami, because Honami event is on the 31st of May. So I'm going to ask you to also be part of this event. And then we also have got Success Day in Kenya on the 20th of July. I'm announcing the Success Days, guys, so that we can be able to level up. When it's Success Day, you need to do your forces. When it's Success Day, you need to level up, become a supervisor, become a manager, become a son manager. You know, Kaplan, for managers, become a 60 club member. You understand? So that you can be able to go on stage as a manager, have people in your team that are going to go on stage. That's why I'm announcing the upcoming events, you know? And then the next event, guys, is this one. I want us to flock on that stage. We're going to have what you call SADC Success Day on the 24th of August. Guys, we have got May, June, July, 3 months. These 3 months will get you to stage as a 4CC qualifier for 3 months. So don't leave your 4CC this month. If you've already been doing 4CC, you're going to go on stage as a 4CC qualifier for 6 months or 12 months. And now the sweet part is that we're going to have the president of the company. We're going to have some other executives. We're going to have the country sales managers of other countries, guys. For this, you're going to be recognized in front of 2,500 people, guys. I need you to be on stage. Go, level up, become a supervisor, become an assistant manager, become a manager. If you're a manager, do your 60 CCs from this month and go on stage for this. Do your 60 CC in May, June, July, and let's go on stage. We're going to flock. You know, one thing I should tell you is you'll never see me on any stage in Namibia or South Africa. So it is my wish, because I'm not from here, I will go on stage in Tanzania. But I wish when we are celebrating, because I will always be in all these Success Days. But I always feel bad when people are being recognized and then we don't have many people going on stage. It is my wish where in every category we have got a number of people going on stage. And we're going to do that, exactly that, guys. We're going to flock this Success Day, SADC. So SADC, I mean Namibia, Zimbabwe, South Africa. I know these are countries that are here, you know. So we will all need to travel to South Africa for this Success Day. And we need to travel as move-ups. So I know we have goals. I know we believe in forever. I know we want May to be an amazing month. But I know also, you also know that it won't happen overnight. But I'm going to ask you to stay on course. Show up for your business every time, because that's the only way you're going to achieve what forever promises. So I've spoken for way too long, but of course, this meeting is always longer than 1 hour. I hope you know that, because of these recognitions and all that. But I just want to remind you that you are unstoppable. That is what I want to remind, and that is what I want you to to get to know every single day that you are unstoppable. And I love this statement. It says, the greatest human quality is that of becoming unstoppable. And you become unstoppable by refusing to quit no matter what happens. Guys, what is your goal for May? Don't let that goal pass you by. Some people, they let go their goals, too early. Guys, this month, as a team, as an individual, let's fight for our goals for the month until the last minute. If your goal is to level up, do not give up. Show up for your business every single day. Track your system, track your business, track your activities. If you are a leader and you have got people that are moving up, people that are supposed to do 4cc, 5cc, have the list of that and make that they're doing what they need to do. Guide them on what they need to do. Leaders, we are unstoppable. And I wish you all great success for the month of May. Thank you so much. I wish you all great success. Bye-bye.